Good morning, Kentuckiana. It is 9 o'clock on your Saturday morning. I'm Gabriel Gonzalez. We are glad you're here. Reed is out on the road this morning, as usual, at the Jeffersontown Gaslight Festival. Lots of food, lots of vendors, and of course, lots of fun. Good morning, Reed. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Gabe. Good morning, everybody. It's the 9 o'clock hour. We indeed are on the road, powered by Thornton's. We are in J-Town. Things are coming alive here at the Gaslight Festival, 56th annual. This is Dina Karam, the president of the J-Town Chamber of Commerce. We got Chamber of Commerce weather today.
We did. We ordered it up for you.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, Master Control is listening.
Exactly.
This is a great day. You've had a great festival so far.
We have. So far we have, and we have a beautiful day ahead of us.
And it looks like you're heading for the record books as far as
I think
attendance
we
on this
are.
thing.
I do. I think we will be, Reed.
I love to hear it. Things are really opening up here. What time is the public welcome?
So our
Big
show
numbers.
officially opens at 10, though we have some vendors that are open right now.
Yeah. Have people slipped in here? Yeah. Nobody's going to run you off if you come right now.
I will say, can I just say, could you keep your pets at home, please? We had a huge crowd last night, and we just want our little doggies to be safe. So please keep your pets at home today.
Yeah, there's a big crowd here, folks. So this thing gets crowded. It's really not the place for a lot of pets.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to get any little doggies to get sick.
Nope, certainly not. Let us take a look at the weather here. We've got a good weekend forecast for you. And we're looking at temperatures today into the upper 80s. And somebody says, what's going on here? It was fall. Yep, we're going to have one more taste of summer. 89 today, 91 tomorrow, plenty of sunshine both days, a few clouds mixed in. 20%, at this point on this one, let me just say, don't worry about it. I'll go into a little more detail and time it out for you later, but it's not going to be a factor if it even develops. So the stage is set here. J-Town Gaslight Festival, major event. We're right at the intersection of Taylorsville Road and Waterson Trail. And normally you would not be out here standing.
Normally we would not be in the middle of the road.
It's all blocked off. Vendors, over 200 vendors.
We have over 350 vendors.
350?
That's okay, 350 plus.
Holy camole. That's a crowd.
Oh, that's a crowd. And we have everything you can possibly imagine.
For sure. They're all set to go. Okay, we'll look for you here. We will be back here in about 15 months. We're going to start the annual Dina Karam walk down through the vendors. She knows them all.
Come with us.
Okay, Gabe, back to you. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
All right. Thank you, Reed.
You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
For the first time, we are hearing from Erica Kirk, the wife of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Kirk was shot and killed on Wednesday while speaking in Utah. In a 16-minute live stream, she thanked supporters, praised law enforcement, and vowed that Kirk's movement will continue. On Friday, officials identified 22-year-old Tyler Robinson as the person they believe shot Kirk from a roof of a building at Utah Valley University. The Utah County's Attorney's Office says it will review evidence over the next few days and is expected to file charges, including aggravated murder, as soon as next week. Well, back here in Louisville, 32-year-old William Bradley was arrested after police say he shot and killed a man in Old Louisville earlier this week. He is charged with murder and 4 counts of wanton endangerment. Now, that shooting happened just after 6:30 on Wednesday evening near the intersection of West Oak Street and South 3rd Street. The arrest warrant says Bradley shot a man multiple times shortly after the two got into an altercation. It also says Bradley shot in the direction of 4 other people. Bradley is in court this morning for his arraignment. Well, have you noticed the interstates around Louisville seem to have become the Wild West when it comes to speed? Now there is a call to add Kentucky State Police to the interstates here in Louisville. WHAS 11's Isaiah Kim Martinez found out the governor is now considering the move.
The congestion surrounding the I-71 Waterson Expressway interchange isn't going anywhere anytime soon as crews work to widen these ramps.
I don't want to see accidents and I don't want to see people getting hurt trying to rush through traffic zones.
But Carol Reeves feels there are ways to make driving through this jammed up part of Brownsboro Road safer and less of a headache.
So having the troopers there to kind of direct that or at least prevent some of that would be helpful.
Reeves owns Shady Lane Cafe,
Did you have a $5 coupon? Would you like to use that?
right near the road construction. I told her about Metro Council Republicans' new request to Governor Andy Beshear to bring Kentucky State Police troopers to Louisville to patrol the interstates in the city and enforce traffic laws, especially in the many work zones that are active right now.
And that's something that we've discussed.
When I asked the governor about this proposal, he didn't rule out the possibility.
That's one of those reasonable type of solutions, along with raising pay for law enforcement and first responders.
The idea is to free up more LMPD officers to be out in the community addressing violent crime. The department remains up to 300 officers short. Metro Police Chief Paul Humphrey says he'd welcome the help.
When fatal investigations are up, just like any other investigative unit, that is very time consuming. And so any relief that we can get to do that type of enforcement work will hopefully reduce the number of traffic fatalities and ultimately keep people safer.
Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
And Mayor Craig Greenberg says LMPD is looking for more assistance, but he also made clear that LMPD is trained differently than KSP. The two agencies presumably would still be operating under their individual policies, but for now, this is just a proposal. Well, every iPhone worldwide will now have a piece of Kentucky. 100% of the cover glass for Apple iPhones and watches will be made in the Corning plant as part of Apple's historic investment. Apple CEO Tim Cook visited that plant on Friday. Now, he announced the investment is in the Oval Office that back in August when he was there with President Trump. Now, Apple is no stranger to Kentucky. They've been a partner with the Corning plant since 2007 when that very first iPhone was launched. Well, let's talk food prices now. If it feels like your budget is getting tighter, that could be because of your grocery bill. According to the Labor Department, grocery prices are continuing to climb, and that impact goes beyond the big stores. Families in Louisville and southern Indiana are feeling the impact and feel especially pinched when it comes to meat. Dare to Care, a huge supplier for pantries, just does not have the level of meat as usual, and many food pantries in the area have dwindled supplies or none at all. The cost of these products is rising, and with that, the number of visits to food pantries.
It's horrible. I go to the grocery store every day now. Instead of doing it all in one lump sum, I have to just go and get what I'm going to cook today.
Back when our parents were parents, they were able to do things and it not be such a big hit. But now it's like we have to pick between doing things and paying a bill.
Now, Hope Southern Indiana says they are now seeing more than 1,000 families a month, which if this need stays consistent, it will be tough to meet.